Good morning and welcome to the Vogue Knitting Live vlog. It feels weird to be vlogging after I, did it for so long for Vlogmas and then haven't done it and now I'm vlogging again. But anyway, it's currently pretty early. It's about 7:20 in the morning here and 65 degrees out. So I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. But yeah, I've been up since 5 trying to get everything ready to go and done. And now I am actually on my way up to work for just a little bit. I took the day off because today is my travel day, but I need to pop into work for a few minutes to do a few things. And then I'll leave from there to go to the train station, which is actually pretty convenient because it, is on the way to the train station basically. So yeah, I'm trying to just really use my time wisely this morning and get lots of stuff done. And yeah, so I guess I will probably see you guys again when I get to the train station or when I'm on the train. Oh, hang on. I was going to mention what my shopping goals are for Vogue Knitting Live this weekend. So I'm not really looking to buy much, I say, but so sort of my shopping list is I would like to pick up a skein of sock yarn, just, for funsies. I would maybe like to pick up another skein as the prize to the current knit along if I see something really special. If I don't, then I won't. And then if I can find something, really special that I wouldn't be able to get otherwise, I would also like to pick up either enough yarn for my Luella Cardi, which is, I think it's the next thing on my queue after the Stray Moi. Or if I can find like silk or linen for a reasonable price, I'd like to pick up enough yarn to make the circular yoke summer top, which is something for a lot later. But, those are two things on my list that don't need a ton of yardage and, need fingering weight yarn. So I figure if I can find anything special enough, I'll pick up enough yarn for one of those things. Otherwise, I'll limit it to just, a skein or two of sock yarn, whatever catches my fancy, and go with that. So I'm not going to spend money purely for the sake of spending money because I just don't have that much money to spend right now, especially since going up to New York and staying in New York City is kind of pricey. So yeah, like I said, I will catch back up with you guys once I'm on my way to New York. It's raining. I don't have an umbrella. And the bus stop that's closest to me, turns out no buses today. So I have to go to a different bus stop, but I'm gonna wait as long as I possibly can so I don't get soaked. Great. Just great. So I'm halfway done with my journey to New York. Currently in DC. The trains have to stop at I think it's Union Station in DC to switch the locomotive. So yeah, I got out, stretched my legs, went to the bathroom, in a real bathroom, got some coffee. So it's gonna be a good day. I'm making very good progress on my travel knitting, which I suppose I haven't told you guys about. I am working on a pair of shorty socks that I will hopefully actually get a pattern published for. We'll see, but they are sort of like the Jelly Roll socks, but they're not like the Jelly Roll socks. But if I remember, maybe I'll try and put in a picture here. But yeah, I'm just about done with one of them. I'm almost to the toe. I think I'm just a couple rows from the toe, and then I'll start the other one. So they've been pretty quick going because they're short socks. But for now, I'm going to have my coffee, get back down to the train, and yeah, hit the second half of the journey. So I guess I will probably see you guys once I get up to New York City, once I get to Penn Station. So I made it. I'm in my hotel room, which is tiny. Like, you've now seen the whole room, but this is Times Square. What do you expect? So yeah, it's about 6 o'clock right now. Wesley's bus doesn't get in until 7:30, and then as soon as he gets in, he's gonna want some dinner. So I wasn't really planning on going to Vogue Knitting Live tonight anyway, so I don't think I'm going to. I'm trying to decide what I want to do now, because like I said, it's 6. His bus doesn't get in until 7:30, so I have some time to kill. So I might just go out and wander around for a while, just kind of take in a little bit of New York City, get my bearings. There's lots of interesting stuff to see on my way to where Wesley's going to get dropped off, so maybe I'll do that. I think I have to walk past Bryant Park to get to where he is, so, something to see. But yeah, I guess that's probably going to be about it for today's part of the vlog. So I will pick back up with you guys tomorrow when we go to Vogue Knitting Live, so I will see you then. Morning. So it is now Saturday. Let's block that light with my head. It's now Saturday, so today is our big Vogue Knitting Live day. If you hear crinkling, that is Wesley. He's right over there. There's a little bakery right next to our hotel, and he found a croissant that is really good, so he's super excited and eating that. But anyway, so we got breakfast and second breakfast. And now we're just kind of gonna wait around until it's time to head over to the hotel where Vogue Knitting Live is. And I think we're probably gonna hit that for a little while this morning, and then we'll go do some sightseeing and grab some lunch, and then we'll maybe come back later. But I guess you guys will see what we get up to, because you're seeing this in the future. But yeah, for now, we're just gonna hang out for a little while and kill some time until it's time to head over to the Marriott. So I will see you probably when we get there.
It was black. My entire foot was black.
Really?
It was really bad.
This is an infinite amount of stairs. What floor are we on? 5. We're on floor 5.
Blocking?
Alright, we made it. I don't know how well you guys will be able to hear me. Let's see. But yeah, we're waiting in line to buy tickets for the marketplace. Very busy, very crowded. So I will show you guys what we get up to. Oh, there's the Wesley again. He's heard some of you guys like him, and it's gone to his head.
Hello, friends.
I like to walk with purpose. Hey guys. So you can look at the camera. So we've been through both of the marketplaces on the 5th and 6th floor. I'm going to now, I wanted to get the lay of the land first, and then now I'm going to take you guys around so you can see what's going on. I'm standing maybe 20 feet right now from Stephen West, and while I'm not having a fangirl moment, he's a lot taller in real life than I thought he'd be. But anyway, so we're going to do some loops, and you guys can sort of get a feeling for probably not exactly what vendors are here, because that's just going to take forever if I were to duck into every booth and show you. But I just want to give you a general sense of how crowded it is, and kind of just let you see what's going on. So let's take a lap, and we're off. got the squirrel. I got the squirrel.
Again.
Squirrel. Okay, so you guys should have seen the kind of brief walkthrough of the floors. Sort of impressions are that it's very busy. I've also seen a lot of Sunset Highway, right? The Sunset Highway pullover. I've seen a lot of people wearing those and they are amazing and I want to knit one, but I don't know that I will ever knit one of those. But yeah, otherwise just crazy busy, crazy like amount of activity and stuff. So we're taking a break. We're gonna go get some lunch, and then we might come back a little bit later and take another look around a little bit later today. But for now, we're gonna go on the hunt for some food. Okay.
Excuse me.
So I'm now vlogging while walking in New York City, which may be the most dangerous vlogging I've ever done. But yeah, we're leaving Vogue Knitting Live for the day and then gonna go get some dinner and stuff. I will of course show you guys, I haven't bought a lot, but I'll show you what I bought probably once I get back to Richmond. But yeah, it's cold out and so I think we're gonna go see another store, get some dinner, do all that stuff. So you may see more of me tonight, maybe not. If not, I will check back in with you guys again tomorrow. Also, here is Wesley in his adorable hat, which I didn't make, but it has a giant pom-pom on it. So yeah, all right, off we go. Good morning and happy Sunday. So today is, I guess, my last day in New York City, even though I have to leave in a couple hours. Wesley has to leave in a couple hours. It actually worked really well because my train leaves at about the same time that his bus leaves. So it's not like, you know, one of us leaves super early and the other person has to just, you know, hang around for a while. But yeah, so we are kind of getting things packed up and getting ready to go. And this will probably be about the end of the vlog, I'm thinking, because I'm going home. I'm trying to think if there's anything I want to sort of say as like a closing remark for Vogue Knitting Live. I guess sort of my big takeaway from the weekend is, you know, I'm really glad that I came. And I came here because, oh hey, that provides a little bit more contrast. I came here, you know, because it was a good chance to see Wesley again, and I've always wanted to go to New York City, and I definitely will come back for a longer trip to New York City. But I don't know that I would have come up here just for Vogue Knitting Live. Like, it was really good, really fun, but I don't know that there was enough to justify, you know, the cost and the time of coming up here, because this has not turned out to be a cheap trip. Like, if you probably count together all of my travel expenses, Wesley's travel expenses, the hotel, the money that we've spent eating and stuff, and we haven't even done any sort of like touristy things that cost money. Like, I had thought about doing like Top of the Rock, but that's like $70 for the two of us, and I was just like, you know, so I mean, this trip probably came out to be $800-900, so like not a cheap trip. So I guess basically, if you want to go to New York City, I highly recommend going. But I don't know that I would recommend Vogue Knitting Live just for the sake of going to Vogue Knitting Live. You know, it's great if you want to meet up with people, if you know people who are going to be here that otherwise you wouldn't be able to see, or if you want to do stuff in New York City. But I've had similar experiences. I think I've talked before, but I used to be really into like the fountain pen community. And in there, you know, they have their kind of big show every year is in DC, and I've gone for 2 years. I didn't go this past year, but you know, that was sort of the same way, where it's like I went because I wanted to see my friends and because I wanted to, you know, meet up with people. And the show was kind of an auxiliary thing, but you know, again, it's like it was worth the cost because I got to see people and because I got to go to DC. But like, you know, for the show itself, it's like, but otherwise, yeah, I really enjoyed the time here. And I thought I would really quick flip around the camera to show you what I got. So yeah, otherwise, my guess is maybe you'll have some B-roll at the end of this, you know, of my trip home. But that's going to be basically it until I record the next podcast, which I don't think I'm going to do this week. So this will be it for this week. And then I will record a new podcast next week. So I will show you guys my haul and thanks for watching. And I will see you guys next time. Also, Wesley wanted to say bye because he was in the shower when I was recording the last bit, and he was very sad that he missed it and didn't get a chance to ruin my vlogging for today. So, this is it. I don't know when you guys are going to see him again. I don't know when we're going to see each other again. So,
Where am I supposed to be looking?
You do this on purpose.
Yes, I did.
Anyway, so Wesley says bye.
It was nice meeting some of you yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention that. So, it was Christine and Lorraine and Rachel and oh my gosh, there's a couple other names. I warned you guys that I was going to forget names like 5 seconds after you told them to me. So I'm sorry. But I also got a chance to so for anyone who came up and said hi, who watches the podcast, thank you very much. Liz, Elizabeth Zimmerman, who's not the famous Elizabeth Zimmerman. There we go. And to anyone else who said hi, thank you very much for that. That was really sweet, and Wesley enjoyed meeting some of you guys too. And also got to meet Kristen of Volenvine and Ellie of Skein Deer Knits, and I forgot her first name, but I think it's on Instagram, it's like Bad Wolf Girl Sits and Knits or something like that, because I don't think I caught your name. But anyway, I met those three. Yeah, it was a fun weekend meeting people. Like I said, this is totally worth it if you are coming here to do the social thing. And I really enjoyed that part of it. So thanks for everyone who said hi. And
Did you show them our view?
No.
You should show them our view.
Okay. This is it for me talking to you guys. I'm going to flip the camera around. I'll show you the view, and I'll show you my haul. And then we'll close out with some B-roll, and I'm going to head home. So, yeah. Again, see you guys next time.
There'll be train footage, too.
Goodbye. So this is our view from the 20th floor. I don't think I mentioned this, but we are staying at the Holiday Inn, which is sort of my hotel chain of choice. I really like Holiday Inn, and it is on 8th and 38th. So it's just outside of Times Square, but it was definitely cheaper than staying at the Marriott where Vogue Knitting Live is. So, and it's, you know, not a far walking distance. So yeah, highly would recommend. Long way up, long way down. All right, and this is my haul, and it's the colors are getting a little bit crazy town. Let's see, maybe if I turn this slide off, that'll help. That makes, I don't know if that helps. I can't, we'll go with it. Maybe I can mess with it in post-production. But anyway, this is my teeny tiny Vogue Knitting Live haul. Not very much, but I think I mentioned that I had sort of been thinking about trying to get some sweater quantities, and then I decided against it. So these are what I picked up. This is a skein of yarn from Yokogani Yarns. I forget where she said they are from, but that's their website. So there's their website, if you're curious. And it's this really beautiful sort of dark brown. It's got just a little bit of red in it. It's getting, you know, the light is not doing great things for it, but it's a really, really deep, dark sort of gray-brown that just has a little pop of red in it. So that's going to be a pair of socks for Wesley. And then since I typically have a lot of yarn left over after his socks, I will probably then also make myself either a pair of short socks or with like contrasting heels, cuffs, and toes, or a pair of fingerless mitts or something from it. So it will sort of serve dual purpose as being a pair of socks for Wesley and being sort of my souvenir Vogue Knitting Live yarn. And then this is way on the other end of the spectrum. This is some fiber that I bought from Shears to Cat Designs, and I've actually talked a decent amount about her before because I've bought her yarn before, because she is typically at the...
Is it double-decker bus?
Oh?
Hurry.
Hurrying.
The one's out...
Oh my gosh!
That one episode of that one crime show.
Look at that!
like we're in London,
Just like we're in London.
except different.
Way different. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, back to the haul. Anyway, she vends at the Powhatan Festival of Fibers. So I've bought her yarn before. I'm actually knitting with it right now. But my remnants of the last skein of hers that I bought. But anyway, this is a 80/20 merino tencel blend, and it's just this crazy colors. And I bought it mostly just because I love the colors, and I've talked before that I really want to work on my spinning, and I sort of asked her, you know, of the fibers that she had, which ones would be easier or harder to spin as a beginner, and she said that, like, no matter what, like, there's a learning curve to every fiber, and to just pick something that, like, I like the colors of, because that's something I will actually want to work with. So I was like, that's a great way to look at it. So this is 4 ounces, so I figure I'll probably rip off a little bit of it to practice on, and then hopefully I can spin something useful out of it. But yeah, I'm super excited, and that's my Vogue Knitting Live haul. Pretty small, but I don't have a lot of space in my luggage to go back, so this is what fits, and this is what's good for my budget. So yeah, that's gonna be just about it for the video. So like I said, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for anyone who said hi at Vogue Knitting Live, and I will see you guys next week for a regular podcast. Bye.